Good morning, party people. Welcome to the Breakdown with Nathan Slowfingers. I'm an old man, Johnny.
Slowfingers? I beg to differ. I'm not going to make the joke that I was going to make out of respect for my lovely girl.
Silent. He's very, very slow at technology, but we love him regardless. We're checking out the brand new single from Electric Callboy.
Hell we are.
Elevator Operator.
Elevator Operator. Going up, going down. Well, you know what? Electric Callboy have only gone up since we first checked them out on the channel with Hyper. This band have continued to just grow and grow and grow. They're a quirky, fun, heavy, eclectic, just mix match.
Beautiful, lovely bunch of humans.
Yeah, they really are.
We talked to the boys about this single when they were in Australia back in December.
And we were very sweaty when we did it.
Welcome to the Professional Nathan Johnny Show.
Hey, what's up?
So I think we're going to actually maybe put this in with our video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We thought we'd hold on to this.
Okay.
Obviously, we haven't heard the song yet because it's a
If you
while
want
away
to,
from
you
being
can listen to
released. We'll wait. That's an interesting one, and I think it's kind of cool to let people in on this. How do you feel about us hearing songs and then not getting the first reaction live? Because for example, Wage War sent me their album before any of the singles were out. So I heard the whole album because they were like, we want to show you and play this for you.
Cool.
But then Johnny didn't hear it, so his reaction was genuine.
Yeah.
Do you like hearing people being like, actually for the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like when you do something for the very first time, like a reaction video, and you do it genuine, like without ever hearing it beforehand, it's original, it's what the people want to see. And if you see that this is getting popular and people like it, it's like our band, it's turning it, and I don't like it at all, but it's turning into a concept or something.
Yeah.
And then people sometimes tend to not be authentic anymore. They do stuff just for the purpose of it. And you feel that. This is just a feeling.
I don't agree 100% because I would like you to hear that song before. Because the reaction is about hearing and watching the video. So there is still a reaction, and there's still a big difference between just the audio and the combination of both.
That is true.
I don't know.
I don't know if you guys remember this. So I introduced Johnny to you guys through Hyper. I knew the song. I'd heard it and listened, and it was one of the first ones I was like, I want to show you this song. So I dressed up to match the vibe.
I remember that in that video.
I think it's as long as, and that's the difference with having two of us there. One of us can stay in the dark.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, we're gonna have this little conversation, and then we'll do the reaction and stuff either way, and we'll add that. We'll work it out. We'll work out how to do it.
But I do want to talk about how exciting it is to have new music coming out.
It turned out to be a little bit different nowadays, because when all that hyper stuff was going on, we came from nearly nowhere, you know, pandemic going on. We had so much time, and now we're on the run. It feels like we're on tour constantly, and we don't have that much time in the studio. So songwriting has to be within during some 2 weeks that we have off.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes very hard to be creative on point, you know?
Be creative
now. Exactly.
The big difference right now in releasing new music is actually that I can just talk for me. I don't know how you feel or the rest of the boys, but the pressure is different from 3 years ago. I mean, we know that we have a great fan base out there, and we know that the people are waiting for new music. But I don't know, it feels so, I have so much pressure. I'm so excited and nervous because I don't know, are they gonna like it? Is it still the right vibe that we
That's
we
a good
recorded?
thing, though.
And
that just means you care. I think that's a good thing to be nervous.
Sure,
it means you care about.
We are a bunch of perfectionists.
Oh, we know.
Of course, you're always the same artist that creates music, so you tend to do similar stuff, you know, but you always want to try something new, and you don't want to. I don't want to turn into a concept, you know. I want to be loyal to our fans, that we give you the music you deserve and you want to hear, but also we want to try something new, and this is sometimes a gap that we have to balance that out, and sometimes we have songs that are sometimes we're feeling serious, Not gonna lie, and we wrote a serious song as well. So we have 2 finished, like completely finished, and yeah. But the first song that we're gonna release soon.
It's actually pretty much a typical electric callboy song. I
Yeah,
would
but it's
say.
funny.
Yeah.
It's
Can we talk
We
about?
are
But we need
very-
to wrap this up because we're getting the thing.
Yeah.
Want to give the name of the song?
Yeah, you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Well, I know the name of
Okay,
the song,
okay,
but
it's,
let the people know.
The Elevator Operator.
That's
Yeah.
ironic considering your story yesterday.
operator. Oh yeah, we had
Your
that.
stuff stuck in an elevator.
Yeah. Woo.
All right, we love you. We're gonna let you go. It's
Thank
so
you
good
very
having you
much.
back here.
I don't want to
And,
go, actually.
It's
we
December,
can hang
so
out.
we'll see you again next December.
Yeah,
every year.
absolutely.
Every year.
We like it.
Every year. Let's
Thank
do
you
it.
very much. See you next year. Bye.
Sorry,
Very funny. Anyway, have you heard this yet?
I have not. Absolutely not. I'm saving myself. You know, just then when I was searching, because we're looking up what other tracks have come out, I have to actually search into Release Radar now on Spotify because I refuse to play it because I know something's going to come up that we're going to do and I don't want to... So I've basically just ignored Release Radar on my Spotify.
Good work.
Yeah.
Very proud of you.
Thank you very much. Have you heard it?
2 tickets to the gun show, please. There we go.
Have you heard it? You didn't answer me.
No.
Ah, cool. All right. Well, we know we're going to like it, so...
No, we don't. They did say that we're gonna like it.
So now we have to.
Yeah.
Anyway, like and subscribe. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you very much. Let's get down or up.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin.
Jesus. Porn star or what?
Elevator operator.
Woo! Sick.
That's such
riff.
Rammstein vibes.
Yeah. And the high scream. Oh, you like it? The nipples are burning.
Sometimes when I pause it, Johnny has to say as many things as he can at once.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of whether I'm the one that pauses to say a thing, he has to get as many words in. I was editing a video the other day. It's worth it. And it was another one where I paused it. You said the entire thing, and I went, press play again.
I have thoughts, and if they leave my head, they're never coming back.
Fuck off, they're not. How many times have you... It's crazy there. I've heard you say that 300 times, and we've filmed 4 videos this week.
But we have plenty of times my nipples have been on fire, and I haven't said it because I've forgotten about it.
He does have hot
Anyway,
nipples.
let's go.
Kitty cats.
I wanna be like him. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be with him. Forget about that. Hats up in the sky, and we keep getting high. Imagine down in this level that you cannot deny. We're growing light, exciting bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. Where we wanna go, up and down. We're moving on around. We're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
So industrial.
I hope we're getting a full rave vibe here in the music.
Okay.
This is very standard electric callboy so far. It's, you know what you're getting,
Yeah.
as you said. There's not much variance from previous stuff, except it's like a newer song.
Yeah, but yes, I get what you're saying, but also that's going to bring me to a very important point about Electric Callboy with their formula and the reason why I don't find them sort of same, even though they kind of repeat it. Remind me to talk about that after.
I'm not saying it's the same as everything they've done before.
No.
It's the same formula they use for other stuff.
Yes.
Rave. Let's talk about Mortal Kombat after.
Well, I just wanna
While she sleeps? Oh, alright. Fuck yeah, dudes. I find it so hard to take this guy seriously.
I can't hear you.
Elevator operator.
God, that end bit makes
Fuck
me really
yes.
want to hear them kick into like a real heavy thing. I
Yeah.
feel like it'd be so fun. Oh,
Oh,
space.
floaty.
Oi, chill, bro.
Shillo, bro. Yeah, that was fucking sick. That
I didn't
was so
hear what
much
you
fun.
said at the end because I was.
I was saying I find it very hard to take the porn star guy seriously. Now, I know you're not supposed to take any of it seriously, but the voice that was coming out of him in those moments was very, like, it's kind of a juxtaposition of what he looks like. You
I
know
think
what
that's the idea.
Yeah, for sure. Now, you said that they follow a formula, which, yes, I agree that they do a lot of the time follow a formula, but I think that, like, their strength comes from their nuances because,
Nuances.
yes, they do like to be naked and
they do it
have the
so well.
Frankfurts out. That's a
I don't get it.
German joke. Kransky. Bratwurst.
You're the worst.
And I'm a brat. Yeah, it really is important to note how good these guys are from a musical perspective with their nuance in the way that they craft their riffs, where they put their electronic and EDM elements and stuff like that, and how they are, with the newer stuff, switching up their approach to their breakdowns. Like this one, for me, was a far more metal breakdown than we've heard from them. It was very like, I instantly heard it with that, the syncopation, the style of that riff in that second breakdown was very While She Sleeps. And I think that's really cool. I think it's really, really cool. They're doing great things. And, you know, besides that, obviously, Kevin and Nico, just absolute fucking hilarious. Hilarious guys and super talented.
The entire band, I'm glad they featured like a bit of the live performance, like they're playing the rave.
Yeah.
Because they're such an entertaining band to watch play live. Like David has such a unique style. He's got a lot of flair when he plays. So it was cool to kind of see the rest of the band in there and not just be Kevin and Nico at the forefront, because I know they're kind of like the faces of the band, being the two vocalists.
Yeah.
But it is a whole like ensemble atmosphere. The film clip budget was fantastic. Like it was done so well to be cheesy and playful and over the top with the styling, and we're kind of used to seeing them in different like guises between each theme.
Oh, I thought you said you're used to seeing them in different guises. Disguises. He's not saying that you guys are gay. I promise you. Right?
It's okay if you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, when we spoke to the guys, they were sort of saying like this one is a little bit more of the fans know what's coming. We don't want to throw them off with the first single back this year. I'm really excited for whatever comes next, because I'll be interested to see whether they go with a variation of that, a progression of that, or something very left of field.
It's such a great thing that, you know, when they kind of hit their big rise through Hyper, at the time that they hit that, and then followed up with like songs like We Got the Moves, you know, like they were such an important band with such an important message and style and image at an important time. And it's such a great thing, because that's, other than the fact that they're a fucking great band, that's a huge part of why they are where they are. But it also, apart from being a great thing that they've tapped into that, it must also be a really hard thing.
So much pressure.
Pressure to, you know, do they always have to be the funny band? Do they at what point can they draw a line? Will their fans accept it? And I really hope they do.
I think they've maybe not on techno as much, but the previous EP that had the Hyper on it, two of the songs on there were still like fun metal,
Yeah.
but more serious and more like darker.
Yeah.
They've done it in the past. I think this is off the back of techno. We're still that band, and then maybe we'll go into something. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you like to hear something a little bit more serious from Electric Callboy in the future? Do you think they're very handsome?
They're 100% very handsome. Everybody in that band is handsome. If you disagree, you're wrong, and that's okay. But
People have different tastes, man. Some people think you're not handsome.
well,
I've never met them, but I'm sure there's someone out there that doesn't think you're handsome.
here's my question for you, though.
It's not me. I think you're very handsome.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Everyone I
that.
talk
Likewise.
to, I tell how handsome you are.
And then they
I'm just
meet
going
me
to
and they're
keep
disappointed.
talking about how handsome you are. See if I can cut over every dumb thing you're about to say.
No, I've actually got a serious question in terms of handsomeness.
Hit me. Okay, go on. Keep me with a seriously handsome question.
You know how you said like different people have different tastes.
Yes.
But I feel like still is there not a like a benchmark for what makes someone handsome or beautiful? Because then obviously like there's girls out there who aren't into the masculine thing. Like
I
there's
like that he pointed at me when he said that.
because you've got muscles. There's girls like there who are 100% into that.
Yeah.
And there's girls that like facial hair or fully clean shaven. Certain features and characteristics, style is a huge part.
Mm.
I feel like there still has to be a common, same with women. I feel like there's like a common thing that you would look for that would make you, technically or specifically handsome or beautiful.
Like physically attracted to someone.
Yeah.
I'm sure there is, but like there's human.
But we don't have it.
So I haven't found one person that finds me attractive yet. No, there is something there. Like I've had this question before, being like, you see the elite supermodels, the ones that are like you're seeing like you're otherworldly beautiful. Are their standards of beauty way higher because of what they see in themselves and what they're surrounded by? Do you think like our
potentially.
beauty standards are reflected by what we're... This is a serious conversation. By what we're surrounded by? Like, do you think...
I think it's also largely because we watch so much TV and movies and we look at so many artists and magazines and things like that. I think we're shown an image that would be classed as your classic beautiful or handsome look. So maybe that's kind of been ingrained into us to a certain extent.
I listened to a podcast the other day. It was talking about how in like 100 years from now, we're going to see a more uniformed face because of surgeries.
It's like in a tuxedo.
What?
You said a uniformed face.
You think a tuxedo is a uniform?
It could be. It's my party dinner uniform. All right,
No.
fine.
Birthday suits your party uniform, mate.
Windmill. But
No,
that's
they were
interesting.
saying that, yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
because of plastic surgery and like the way the standard, the way we see things, there's less and less variances in what's considered like a natural face in Hollywood. This is what they were talking about. And they're seeing more and more of like, that's the face you see and that's what we know and that's what we like kind of go for. That's interesting, huh?
Very. But also strange. Anyway, just be proud of what you got and who you are because
Unless you're Johnny.
Yeah.
Then be extra proud because you're beautiful.
be very disappointed.
See you guys next time.
Peace.